Okay, hello guys. I'm so sorry that took a bit. Hello. Alrighty, so today, read the title, please check the description. I am not kidding, please. Okay, so we're gonna go and start with it. I have a few things. One, I need to get Frank. I don't know why I didn't get him earlier, but here we are. We're gonna shrink him down. And there he is. Alright. So we have that now. Or I might just move him over in this corner. I might just move him in that corner. What the heck is it doing? Itsy bitsy moment. Hmm. Okay. Okay. That might be better. Um. Alright. Uh, yeah, that's a lot better. Now you can actually see when I speak. We love Frank. Yes. Hi, Moon. I was not expecting to see you. Alright, so the first game that we are going to try and play is called Bleeding Roots. From what I saw, it's not that long of a game. Alright. Ba-ba. Alright, and we're starting. Oh, I don't I don't like this. Okay. Please, please move along. Thank you. I Yeah. Yeah, it does. I have a dog. I would play bad parenting, but I'm broke and I can't buy the game right now. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? What other plants? So confused. What other plants do you have? Oh. Let's hope the dog doesn't die. I'm actually gonna be sad. I just know I don't like the way movement works. Is that all of them? What the fuck? What? 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 Um, guys. I don't know whether or not I should be concerned. What the fuck? Why'd I spin? Oh. What? What do I need the scalpel for? What do I need the scalpel for? Um, why do I have a knife? Hold on. I'm so sorry, Moon. I'm gonna actually interact with the dog, if it's even in there. Oh, the dog! There's no dog. Well. Okay, do I go in the house? Can I go into the house? Do I have to go through the front? I'm slowly getting the hang of the controls. I don't think I can go in the house. I can't interact with it. Um, do I have to go into the do I have to go into the hole? Do I have to go in the hole? Did it just get darker or was that just me? I don't want to go in the hole. Oh! Oh! Excuse me? Oh! I don't know why I'm laughing. I think it's both out of confusion and fear. Okay. Well then. I think he cut himself. See, this is why I put trigger warnings. Okay. I don't know if I want to continue. Mm. 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 What do I do now? Do I have... What am I supposed to do? Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, don't tell me we're doing this again. Please don't tell me the thing grew. Oh? Lore? Okay. I don't need to know this information, but thank you. This is slowly getting darker and darker. And probably more depressing. Sure, bud. It's a flower. I swear to fuck, if this thing grew. I don't know if I want to go in there. It grew. It fucking grew. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna sip my Coke real quick. Hydrate. I swear, y'all can do like some of Davis's fans do. Tell me when y'all want me to hydrate, and I'll hydrate. I have a drink right here. I normally do. Don't tell me we're about to do it again. We are. I don't like that noise. Oh! 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 I agree. Help me. Why do I play these games? Yeah. Yeah. Either that or suicidal. Who knows? Are you telling me to hydrate? I'm actually confused. Mm-hmm. Very much. Mm-hmm. Dear Lord. Oh? What happened to his plants? Mm-hmm. Okay, bud. Oh, son of a... The bird scared me. Yeah, you think? Hmm. I don't know. I just read the description of the game and thought, oh, okay, fun game. Excuse me? Excuse me? We're gonna shush about the name of the game. We're gonna shush. I didn't realize it would be like this. Hmm. I swear to fuck if this thing decided to grow. Yeah, this game is darker than I thought it was. Mm-hmm. Why is there a shovel? Why is there a shovel? Why am I grabbing a shovel? For what? What did I just do? Uh-huh. Oh. 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 Buddy. Did he just cut off a piece of his skin? I don't know how to feel. Oh. Okay, I have a feeling this is not gonna be very great. Who knows? Oh, the flower. Oh. Mm-hmm. Sure, bud. I don't have a very good feeling. Why did it get bigger? Why is it bigger? That scared me. That scared me. That scared me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Please just grab the shovel. Just grab the shovel and let's get this over with. Excuse me? I didn't realize the game was this dark. I feel stupid. I'm not prepared if I'm about to get jump scared. I think he killed it. Give in. I think he might. Alright, immediately, even though it's in the description, trigger warning. Huge trigger warning. Yeah, if you want to, definitely look away. Hi, I've been traumatized. What do you mean? Hold up, what? 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 Look at the stream. Okay. Oh. Well. Yeah, never trust plants. I learned that the hard way. Nope, this video is not Cookie Run related. If it was, it would have been in the title. It's horror game time. One moment. I said 1 moment! Here, so that you can see. Hold on, guys. I had to make sure that Foxy can actually see. Alrighty. Hello. I think we're all concerned. Yeah, that was darker than I thought it was. Good for you. I just played an incredibly dark game. It's called Bleeding Roots. You can play it on your computer if you want to. Yeah, just you can rewatch my stream. I'm not playing Cookie Run. This game is about horror. The stream is about horror games. I played Cookie Run yesterday. What? I don't even want to ask. Alright, next game is called Sunflower Pie. Very mildly. We didn't play it for long. Piano. Alright, I'm actually gonna voice act this. The smell of burning skin pulls me from my bed sheets. A pair of hungry sunflowers amiss in the tight little cluster around my window. They stare at me with wide, unblinking eyes. Oliver, breakfast is ready. It's not polite to keep the cook waiting. If it was up to me, I'd sleep forever. But in this house, your dreams end as soon as breakfast is ready. No exceptions. Say something so I know you're still alive. They pulled the locks off my door ages ago, so I need to get up before Mom takes any serious action. It's not like she hasn't done it before either, standing cross-armed in the middle of the room while I scramble to find a pair of socks or pants or underwear. Shame is an excellent motivational tool after all. Funny enough, I found out the best way to avoid these situations altogether was just to sleep in jeans and a t-shirt. Sure, it's uncomfortable, but at least this way I can leave the room whenever I want. And as long as they look presentable, that's more than enough for them. I just gotta not mess this up. Sliding on a pair of flip-flops, I make my way into the kitchen. I did not turn off my mic. I'm just messing around with my voice. So if my voice is not able to be heard for you, it might just be your device. The stench here is overpowering, but at least it's familiar. Mom waits for me with a tray of something in her hand. Good morning, sunshine. Happy Sunday. Make sure to finish just before Judah picks you up for church, okay? She aggressively slides the tray across the table. The head of a massive sunflower stares at me from a cradle of flaky pie crust. Eat your breakfast, Oliver. Which one should I choose? The only thing I put in it was my motherly love. Now stop whining like you're some tit-sucking toddler and eat. Oh! Mm-hmm. Oh my god. I'm looking at the chat. Oh god. A web-like structure glistens between the flesh of the flower and the pie crust. It looks sharp, like the gills of a suffocating fish. Should I be sassy or should I obey? Which one do I choose? I think for the first round, we're gonna be sassy, and then the next one, we're gonna obey her. Mom picks up her sharpest knife and begins mincing a nearby stack of paper towels. Sweetie, what I do with my Saturday nights is none of your fucking business. Oh! I don't ask how many times you sodomized that purple-haired hussy of a girlfriend, do I? Eyes glued to mine, she minces the paper until it's nothing more than a pile of damp confetti. This is why I mark my streams as not for kids. She won't look away until I take a bite, will she? As I grab my fork, the unblinking eye of the sunflower starts to twitch a little. Every petal begins slowly folding towards the center. There's only one way out of this, isn't there? I fold my tongue into the... I couldn't even finish what I was reading. Oh, thank the Lord. Ooh, that must be Judith then. Can't keep my future daughter-in-law waiting, can I? Wasting not a second of her time, Mom scuttles out of the kitchen. I grab a spatula from the cupboard and rush her sunflower pie to the garbage disposal. There's a bit of a struggle at first, but eventually I manage to press all of it down into the void. Thin yellow ribbon starts to stretch out of the hole as I flick on the switch next to the sink. The vortex of blades make quick work of my breakfast. Turning on the sink to help drown out the noise and wash the spatula, I sprinkle a few crumbs and twitching petals back into the aluminum pie tin. Not the most convincing display of a well-eaten breakfast, but it's better than nothing. I wait a believable amount of time before entering the living room. Instead of Judith, though, Miss Lawrence is the one waiting for me on the couch. Ah, there's my star pupil. I know I haven't been around much this week, but I hope you and Violet have been enjoying your last few days as seniors. He must be, considering how much time they've been spending together. Sure hope a certain someone's niece doesn't end up getting pregnant. Woman! Woman! I'm done. Oh! Autism and epilepsy would be quite the combo, wouldn't it? Oh, Dolly, what's the harm in letting kids be kids? They're both 18. Hardly children anymore, don't you think? Well, they're not exactly adults either. Lighten up. Maybe go out on the patio and mow a little bit of grass. Miss Lawrence takes a stray $20 bill off the table and hands my mother a bag of grass clippings. Mom rolls her eyes and stuffs the plastic baggie behind the folds of her blouse. Whatever you say, Louise. Sunday is the day of rest, right? Miss Lawrence here is to take you. Miss Lawrence is here to take you to church, Oliver. Apparently, the Helvig family is having car troubles with all three of their Corvettes and Judith's minivan. Horrible luck, really. If you're out here, then I assume that means you finished your breakfast. Good. Go put on something more respectable before you leave. You're going to a place of worship, not another one of you and Ashton's shitty punk shows. Run along now, Oliver. Oh, and one more thing. Say goodbye to your father before you go. He spent a lot of time in the backyard yesterday. He needs to check you for ticks. What? I don't know. Yes, ma'am. Oh. Oh. Very interesting. Very. Here. Okay then. Hi, Dad. I I'm going to church and spending some time with Violet. I won't be back for a bit, so I do as I told and move closer to him on the bed. I see the candle lighter next to us on the dresser and begin holding my breath. Thank you, Dad. I'll be home later. Dad folds into himself and goes back to sleep. I eye the candle lighter next to him one more time and take a deep breath. Miss Lawrence declines to stay for coffee and escorts me out of the door. Christ on a cracker. What on earth happened to you, Dolly? Miss Lawrence pinches the bridge of her nose and sighs. Sorry. That was unprofessional of me. Are you doing alright now, kiddo? Thank you for lying to her. I know it's something you're not exactly a fan of doing, but it made my job like 10 times easier. Believe me, she wasn't nearly this horrible back in high school. Maybe it's just easier to be well behaved when you're wide awake. Or when you don't have the burden of parenthood to blame for every little thing that bothers you. But enough of that. Let's get you to where you need to go. Miss Lawrence lets the Helvig twins, Judith and Andy, know that I'm on my way to their house. She says that Violet will be waiting at a normal spot on the beach once I'm done with everything else. She urges me to enjoy my time with her. Other than Andy ducking out for a jog mid sermon, church is normal as it can be. What the fuck is that? Her reaction. And after a wonderful lunch of the very normal fried chicken, very normal sweet tea, and exceptionally sweet biscuits, Judith and I find ourselves alone in her bedroom. It's just not fair. You're skinny, but it's not like you're starving yourself. There's no reason you shouldn't be allowed to prepare your own meals. Judith, the oldest of the twins. The girl who's been my best friend for as long as I can remember. For her, speaking is easy. I close my eyes and take a deep, healing breath. Thank you, Judith. But It's no big deal, really. Yes, it is, Oliver. Look, sunflower pie is probably just the newest homeopathic craze sweeping the nation. Her support group likely recommended to her after browsing the internet for 5 minutes. This will pass like any other fad. It's whatever. They're trying to cure you again. I can only shrug. Jada's hands curl into petite, shaking fists. She's delusional. Sunflower pie? Seriously? Whatever your mother thinks she's feeding you, it doesn't exist. And even if it did, it shouldn't matter. You don't need a cure. You've never needed a cure. You've kept me in your life since we were children, and that's no accident. It's clear Miss Lawrence did good enough job teaching you. So why do your parents even care? I don't know why they care, but they do. You can't really change what people care about. It doesn't matter if I've improved. Not really. They won't stop caring until I'm either normal or dead. That's just the way it is. Or Judith begins anxiously chewing on the side of her thumb. How the fuck are you chewing? Or what? Or until they think you're dead. Excuse me? Come live with me. Live with you? At least until the summer ends and you and Violet go to college. You know I can't do that. Why not? It feels dishonest. Oliver, they're only going to get more insane the closer you get to moving out for good. But my parents are cops. We can keep you hidden. I'll keep you safe. You don't understand. What don't I understand? It's dishonest in more ways than one. I don't like lying people. I don't like It's a serious moment and I butcher my words. I I don't like lying to people. That's your reason? Don't be selfish. If anything happens to you because of them, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. Don't say things like that. I'm not your responsibility. Of course you are. Judith, please. Judith's hands jolt away from me and slowly curl back into her lap. She looks meekly at her feet. Damn it, I'm shouting again. Damn it, damn it, damn it, I shouldn't have said anything. What's the point of being able to speak if I'm just going to keep losing control? What's the point of talking if it just creates more chances for Judith to hate me? I feel a deep wave of shame pass over me as I look over her away. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you. No, it's fine. I was yelling too, I guess. Besides, I'm sure she yells at you all the time. It's normal. That's no excuse. It's not your fault. A person's home should be a place of rest and relaxation. It should be safe. You just need a calmer environment, I'm sure. So let me help you. See, that's what I'm talking about. Huh? You're sure that's what I need? You're confident about it? Everybody always has these conflicting opinions about what I need. My parents, Miss Lawrence, you. Everyone's confident they know what's best for me. And maybe they really do. Maybe I am that stupid. But I don't think there's a way to make all three of you happy. Not without becoming something else entirely. I don't think that's possible, to give everybody what they want. I feel due to scoot closer to me on the bed. This isn't the first time she's hugged me on a Sunday afternoon, but it is the first time it hasn't made me feel any better. No matter what you become, you'll always be my best friend. You give me so much just by being that Oliver. Isn't it obvious? She really is a wonderful person. Truly. I'm lucky to have someone like Judith in my life. But it doesn't matter if she's wonderful. It doesn't matter if her intentions are good. Because right now, her hug is just another gift. A meticulously planned gift to make me better. It's all sunflower pie. All of it. And I need to start preparing my own meals. Otherwise, I'm just another tick. I need to go. Uh, already? Yeah, I'm sorry. But there's someone I need to talk with for a bit. You mean Violet, don't you? She's waiting for you, isn't she? You're going to live with her instead, aren't you? No, it's not like that. You don't need to lie to make me feel better. She's your girlfriend after all. It makes sense. You know I'm not lying. It's just I get up from the bed and make my way towards the door. She's the only one of us that doesn't know what's best for me. I think I need a little bit of that right now, don't you? I see. My offer still stands. It doesn't matter where we really are or what this really is. My offer still stands. Please, if you ever feel like moving out, just remember you'll always be safe here. I will do whatever I can to make this place your home. I promise. Okay, that got a lot more deep than I thought it was. Well, to be fair, also, guys, we don't know what Oliver looks like. So, there are many safe ways to remove a tick from your body, apparently. Emil told me about them recently. He recently. He told me last time him, Ashton, and I went camping. Spinning around it with the cotton swab, gently using tweezers. Even basic soap and water works if you're patient enough. As the time goes on, and our species continues to find more creative solutions to each and every problem we face, the list of ways to effectively and safely remove a parasite from your body will likely grow and grow. But these are things a 6-year-old really doesn't know. When you're 6 years old, you just have to trust your parents that everything will be fine. It's when your father says, the only way to kill that tick you picked up in the backyard is to burn it off. Well, why wouldn't you believe him? You don't think about how needlessly large the flame from the candle lighter is. You don't think about how simply heating up a needle instead. You don't think about how the dirt feels against your cheek as he presses you into it. You don't question these things. You just do as you're told. You stare up at the sunflowers your mother just planted, their hungry eyes glaring at your warmth and your blood like the rising Florida sun. But thankfully, you don't stay 6 years old forever. Thankfully, you change. You learn. It's unavoidable. Nobody knows that better than Violet, the girl who had to grow up faster than any of us. Nobody is better at helping you think of a creative solution to your problems. It's one of the many reasons why I love her. It's why. No. God damn it, no! Violet turns to my voice. She crawls toward me in the sand, a second pair of limbs twisting around her neck. Her voice is smothered by thick roots and stale blood. I don't know how to voice that. You sounded like you moaned! Don't ever do that again. What the fuck happened to her? At least we know she's another flower. She collapses into the sand as countless sunflowers shoot happily out of her spine. Her body stops moving, but only for a second. Hungry, the newborns turn their budding heads not towards the sun, but to me. Violet's limbs start moving again. I feel my face begin to swell with tears. You! What did you do to her? Shut up! I grab the candle lighter in my pocket and jab it into his leathery gut. I rest my finger on the trigger and stare into his unblinking eye as Violet's corpse shuffles toward us. I feel my blood begin to boil. But then, like cold water rolling over dry, hot sand, something changes. I begin to feel myself age. I feel clean. I pull the lighter out of his gut and look at Violet. The wet tears in my eyes begin to clear the heat from my vision. Whatever. That word means nothing coming from you. Face too swollen to talk anymore, I turn away from him for good and begin running back to Judith's house. Judith! I frantically search around the living room. A heavy thumping comes from upstairs. My mother stands in the middle of the bedroom with a hungry tin of sunflower pie. Beyond her bookcase, I can see Judith hiding with a rather large butcher's knife. You didn't finish your breakfast. Why am I not surprised? I bet it tastes like sweaty dumpster fudge anyway, you hack! Judith makes her presence known. Even so, Mom continues walking towards me, her petals reaching outward with every step. Stupid girl, I was going to let you marry him. But now, I think he needs a little more time at home, don't you? You don't get to decide that! Before I can say anything, Judith leaps out behind the bookcase and drives the knife into my mother's back. Even so, Mom doesn't seem fazed. This isn't good. Damn it. Damn it. I rush over and try to help Judith, but before I can, both her and the knife are flung away with astounding force. Judith hits the bed frame and tumbles onto the mattress. I instinctively rush over to the bed and try to move Judith on her side. She shakes my hands off her body and begins to look around the room. Don't worry about me. Where's the knife? Where's the knife? Judith grabs my chest and pulls me closer to her on the bed. Shit, shit, shit. You are completely incompetent, Oliver. Can't you see that friends like her will always feed from you until they're full? Shut up! You lay a finger on him and your fucking pig food. Oh! Well, hydration time. No, I'm being serious. I need something to drink. Alrighty. My, what a foul mouth. And from such a sweet-looking girl. How curious. See, Oliver, you can't even recognize when someone is taking advantage of you. And that's because they root themselves in the back of your neck. That's why you need us to point them out, to burn them off your body. Mom lifts the sunflower pie towards my face. Now, eat your breakfast. Something loud cracks through the air, and a second time, and a third, and a fourth, and a fifth. Miss Lawrence stands in the doorway, smoke billowing from the tip of a revolver. There are tears in her eyes. Good Lord, Dolly. What happened to you? Mom grabs her chest and falls onto the space between Judith and Andy's beds. As she does, Judith leaps up and moves over to the sunflower pie. It squeals in agony as she repeatedly crushes it under her heels. Enough. Both of you, get away from her now. The two of you aren't nearly lucid enough. That will only slow her down at best. Judith rolls her eyes and leaps over the bed frame. She finds her knife stuck in the wall and pulls it out with a flick of her wrist. Miss Lawrence wipes her sleeve over her face and shakes her head. Already, Mom is beginning to claw at the sides of the bed and pull herself up. Miss Lawrence looks at me with conviction and places a revolver in my hand. Don't worry about I'm messing up her words again. Don't worry about Violet. None of this is as bad as you think it is. What? Excuse me? Uh... I don't know either. Um... Excuse me? Remember everything you experienced tonight as you do. Hold on to it, learn from it, and I swear no harm will come to you. Are you insane? Oliver, do not do something like that. We need to kill this lady, now. Judith and I will find a different way to get out of here. This is your lesson. You need to act while these feelings are still fresh. You cannot be serious. You are dealing with matters far beyond the scope of basic human understanding, Miss Helvig. Trust me, this is the only way for any good to come out of this. Oliver, don't listen to her. This is real. If you shoot yourself, you're going to die. Stop distracting him. The gun feels heavy in my hand. Suicide or murder. Those are my options. That's what I've been given. Those are my gifts. Mom kneels on the ground next to the smashed remains of her sunflower pie. Oh! Mm-hmm. Very. You trust her. Okay. Um... Someone said they trust, Miss Lawrence. What the? I didn't even click. Shh. I can make it. I can't make everyone around me happy as much as I want to. I can't prevent myself from changing either, it seems. And sometimes, as much as it sucks, there's only one good solution to a problem. Maybe this is it. At least this way, if I change, there's a chance I'll change into something I can live with. I place a gun on the bed and kneel next to my mother. Hey. She's crying, obviously. I'm sorry. I know you probably worked hard on that. My mom looks up from the floor. You're a picky eater, Oliver. I shouldn't be surprised. You always has been, ever since you were a kid. I know. But I'm not a kid anymore. I just wanted you to try something new. I know. Listen, Mom, I don't think I can live with you and Dad anymore. I know it's going to be new and scary, but I'm 18 now. I think I'm ready. And I need you to be ready too. What I have is almost certainly genetic, which means, as much as she doesn't want to admit it, Mom probably just has as hard of a time with change as I do. She's always been terrified of things she isn't prepared for, at least to some degree. Even so, every child should strive to be a better version of their parents. So I owe this to her. I owe this to myself. She isn't saying anything. Am I really doing the right thing here? I move closer to her on the floor and put my hand on her shoulder. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Oh! What the hell? What? She's actually so pretty! Oh my goodness! That was very well spoken. Good job, son. Don't try to help me anymore. I need a couple months alone. Maybe even a couple of years. So don't come looking for me. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? She nods. I grab a chunk of sunflower pie off the floor. It rests in my hand, limp and lifeless. Mom and I work together to pick all of it off the floor and put it in Judith's wastebasket. Once we're done, I help her off the floor as well. Okay then, I'm going now. Sorry it has to be this way. She nods, unable to make eye contact with me anymore. I begin making my way to the door. Your hair. You used to have such beautiful curly hair. I was so happy when I saw that you ended up getting it from me. So why did you get rid of it? Why? Why did I straighten my hair? It's hard to remember the exact reason, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. I move in and give my mom a gentle hug because I want it to. It still curls on its own every now and then. Though, don't worry. It's always going to be there. She hugs me back. That's fine then, I guess. Good. Bye, Mom. Yeah. Goodbye, son. Stay safe. There's no way for me to know how much of that was real. And then again, it doesn't really matter. I know what I need to do now. I hand Miss Lawrence back her gun. It's done. I suppose it is then. It's tempting just to be homeless for a while. Sirens call. Florida's a nice town. There's a lot of places on the beach where I could sleep. It's not like I have much to carry around either. I'm certain I could put it off. At least until college. Something tells me the solitude would give me plenty of time to make sense of all of this. It would give me the time to write. However, oh, she's so pretty! Oh, oh, I love her. I can think of a few people that might be against that idea. Oliver, I I know your offer still stands. Thank you. I walk out the door and into the morning light. Surprising, no one. The Florida sun is delightfully oppressive. Just give me a day or two to sleep on it, okay? Okay, that was the good ending. That was the good ending. So I'm guessing the bad ending would be to obey all of her commands. Guys, I hate to break it to you, but this is not going to be a cheerful live stream. This live stream is me playing horror games. Excuse me. All right. I'll make a I'll do a different video on me getting the other ending. So now we're going to move on. I've been recording for an hour. Guys, please do not beg me to play a game because if you beg me, it's going to make me not want to play the game even more. Alrighty. Um you know what? I might just end the yeah, there's going to be other lives that aren't horror. Don't worry. Alrighty. So, I'm probably going to end this live and start a new one. And we are going to. It's possibly going to be a Minecraft stream. So, it's a lot more upbeat. So, yeah, guys, hold on while I set up the new one.